Jeff Bakalar.
Yeah, that's me. I'm the only one that matters in this here video game thing. What's up?
That's right. How's your shit?
Like, what do you, like, my business?
No, you ran off to poop right before I was recording, and I had to delete files because I was ready to go, and then you had to run off and do an emergency poop, so I just wanted to see if it was good.
I mean, it's just so insane how, like, that's no one else's business, and
I don't know. Leon Kennedy, he's asking you at gunpoint about your poop, so you better tell the man.
What the fuck is this idiot wearing?
Every girl crazy about her sharp-dressed man, he heard, so he put on his finest pinstripe suit. Yes, this is my my second playthrough here, so I've got the pinstripe suit here, as you see. Take a look here. You can change your stuff out there.
What a dumbass. He's like, I'm not going to get any blood and guts on this scarf. Might as well rock this.
Look at this. Is that cool?
No. In fact, I don't like any of this. I have really enjoyed Resident Evil 4, and now I don't like it.
Oh, stop that. This is a fun time. Look at that. There we go. Punished Leon.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Well, now he's a cool dude.
You've been playing this game as well, Jeff Bakalar, correct?
Yes, but I can't believe how fast you've completed it, so I'm nowhere near you.
I did not stop playing this game. Look, I am on record on this very website saying that Resident Evil 4 is one of the greatest games of all time, and guess what? They made it way better. Are you finding that as well?
Yeah, I think what's happening here, and I have a bit of a theory, but like I think the reason all of these remakes have been so successful. I mean, yes, they're fantastic reimaginations of these games, but I think what it really is that they somehow capture the nostalgic, like sort of mental, envisionment of like what we have of games, and it's like, oh, you played a game, like for example, if they redid a game like Eternal Darkness, right? We played Eternal Darkness all the way through, and we were like, hey, you know what? Maybe this is kind of not great.
Exactly.
But the rose-colored lenses through which I see that game, right?
Yeah.
Like, made me want to play it again. These Resident Evil remakes do is like preserve that nostalgia, that love you have for a game, and like when you play it again in a modern sort of setting, like it somehow like harnesses that nostalgia you have for it. Do you know what I mean? Like
it's the thing they always say of like a great remake. It feels like the way you remember it feeling. You know,
exactly.
It's not necessarily the way it was. Because, you know, if you go back and play the original Resident Evil 4, which I've played it now on like 8 different consoles and VR and like every PlayStation and a Wii version and like, you know, it's parts of it are dated. I mean, it's still a very good game. It's aged really well, but like there are areas where it could use some real tuning up. And by God, if this doesn't just tune everything up and make it feel like a top of the line modern video game, it's unreal what they've done here. Like they did incredible work back in 2002 or whatever with the original remake, and then many years later with the RE2 remake was excellent. This goes even beyond that. It takes things that you remember, it smartly plays on them and changes things. I don't want to spoil too many things because like there have been moments that caught me completely off guard, and I was yelling at my screen, even though I played this game. This is a very replayable game. I've played through Resident Evil 4 many times and watched other people play through it. I know the beats of this game, and this scared me, surprised me, everything I could have possibly wanted from this remake. Also, hey, look, you remember the inventory Tetris?
Yeah.
Now, listen. I
we'll get to that. I purposefully screwed this up. I have too much respect for inventory Tetris to have my suitcase look this crappy. But there's people who are watching this right now and they're covered in vomit.
Oh, they did it all over their keyboard, ruining their keyboards. Yeah, I purposefully did this so I can show this. Like, listen, if you want to, you got classic inventory Tetris as much as you want it. But I thought this would be sacrilege at first, but tell me this doesn't feel good. Ugh. Yeah.
Again. Do it again.
I can't. I'd have to fuck it up again. But put all the guns in there. And by the way, this is super leveled up. I'm on my second playthrough. This is the giant attaché case. But it is really nice.
He hides it well.
Yeah. It's really nice. You just click L3 and by God, it all just go. The health is all here together. We got all the weapons.
By God?
Maybe, yeah.
Is that the thing old weird people say? And by God,
You're
if
like
they didn't
12
fix
years
this
older than
Tetris
me.
inventory,
You're so much older than me.
by God, you're right.
Yeah. People don't say by God.
By God.
What about by God? That's more of a Jim Ross thing.
Bah humbug.
You asked about the charms. Let me show you those. At the typewriter, the typewriter, it's a Resident Evil staple. You can go here to customize case. And the shooting gallery, which was in the original one, they've made it so you can now get these charms, basically. And you can attach 3 charms to your briefcase. So you can see over there my perks. I have one that gives me 30% off knife repairs. We got one that gives me 5% off weapon upgrades, and then a legendary there, that striker shotgun there, that gives me 8% plus running speed. So if Leon looks like he's running a little faster, that's why. I can also swap out, I've got different cases. Here's my red leather case. If I change that out, that'll increase the
look
drop
at the
rate
lining.
Yeah. And increases the drop rate for red herbs. And this one, drop rate for resources. I like that because you can go into crafting. And I don't have much right now. I need more gunpowder. But you can craft all this stuff here. Also, the bolt gun, the bolt thrower is a new thing. I've been using that constantly. Have you used that?
No.
It's really great, especially on your first playthroughs. When you don't want to waste ammo, it's silent. Like, let's say, like, when you saw me shooting those birds earlier, I was using this because you can shoot a bolt, it's silent, and then you grab the bolt back. And then if I want to, I don't think I have any mines, but you can attach mines to it. So it can become this kind of like proximity mine layer, which is really handy if, like, let's say a chainsaw wielding maniac is chasing you around the village. It's like, great.
Yeah, that might happen.
This here. So the merchant, these are like merchant quests. So remember the spinels or spinels? I don't know how to pronounce it from 4.
Yeah.
You'd sell
They're
them.
like
you
gems,
did a little
right?
bit. Yeah. Here it's based on these kind of like blue, these blue papers you'll see, and it'll be like, okay, destroy the emblems on the twins' gravestones, and you'll get 2 spinels. And when we get to the merchant, I will show you what that means. Let's collect some stuff here. What do we got here? And just like old Resident Evil, there's lots of stuff that is just for selling. Like here, it tells you, it does the smart thing where it's like, this is for selling only. So you don't have to worry about, like this here, it says, there are 3 rectangular recesses around it, so you can inlay the gemstones here. There's also some smart stuff where you get bonuses based on like, all right, if I put 3 of the same color, I'm going to get a 1.4 times bonus on the sale price. So like you can get a crown and put like 5 of different colors or 5 of the same colors in there and sell it for like 100,000. So like I've been really good with like the economy of this game of like maximizing like most of my stuff here. If you remember, like you can make them exclusive and it'll have bonuses like, oh, the Punisher shoots through more things or the Striker can fit 100 shells. I've got that on most of my guns right now, and that has been very fun. Great reason to do New Game Plus is to just continue upgrading your awesome guns here. So let's go down.
That's so sick.
Yeah, let's see. Twins. These look like twins. There we go. So I did it. So next time I go to the merchant, it'll be like, you did a thing, and I'll get the spindles. A thing I like.
You created this tombstone for me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So the knife thing there, it's just on R2. If I just want to do a swipe, so if you want to like attack an enemy or break a barrel or something, you can just hit R2. If you want to, during a knife fight, if you want to, oops, that's a gun. That's a knife. You can just do a little little stab there. That's fun too.
He looks pretty dumb in that outfit doing that, I just gotta say.
What are you talking about? Look at this
He's
cool ass
like,
dude.
Sorry,
I know you're.
know.
Sorry, you're a big steampunk guy, so anything that's not steampunk is lame to you, I guess. So, all right, let's.
No,
we'll
that's
go
not what I was.
this way.
I was implying. I just like.
Sorry,
you know,
sorry, he
just
doesn't have
this
goggles or a big fucking gear on his head or something.
Just like his classic, like RE4 like outfit. I mean, I'm not any kind of purist, but I just think he looks a little too like Hitman-y.
Yeah, it's a gimmick outfit. For the record, this is a after you beat the game bonus outfit thing. He does not look. Right. This is not for shoot. This is
right. This is not how he looks normally. Yeah,
exactly. All right, flash grenades, useful as ever. If you remember how the Ganados work in this game, which we should see some enemies here. Let's do that. So the map is real good, as it tends to be here. Let's go. Where am I going here? So I'm working my way towards. Got a sub-objective there, and then the church keys. So yes, trying to get into the church is the plan here. So I think I dropped down. Are you at this part yet? Where are you at?
No, I've only gotten through the first little area. I need to play a lot more.
Taking your time, old man. Jesus Christ.
Well, I have other things to do with my life, is what it comes down to.
I missed the hockey.
Yep, that's what it is.
Look, you pinball and hockey. That's all you do. I know you.
Yeah, no, it's true. Like, that's all my life is. You know, when I say I'm busy, that's what I'm doing, actually.
You don't have to tell me. I guess you're just telling people.
What a dumbass. He just threw it into the roof there. What an
Really
idiot.
sucked at that. Well, he's got a crazy brain parasite running around, so I guess... Oh, shit.
Oh!
Oh, you want to see a parry? Watch this. Throw some shit at me. Do it. Throw some shit at me.
Oh, these guys... Where'd that come from? He just pulled a hatchet out of his
Look
butt.
at that shit.
Oh!
Yeah. All right, dumbasses, come here. Yep.
Oh, no!
Yeah, kick ass. Oh, shit.
Wow,
God.
Oh, whoa, he is on fire in doing
Yes,
that.
he is. Make sure he doesn't have a head.
Good shot there.
Thank you. All right. I like to not take damage. See, I'm talking. I'm usually trying to get my A ranks and all that stuff. Oh, it's melee. You can still German
I
suplex
love how he's
these.
like, you shot me in the face and now it hurts.
I'm playing on hardcore right now, but I am on New Game Plus. Hang on. Fuck this guy. I'm on New Game Plus, so it kind of evens out.
What is a hard? Oh, difficulty level, you mean?
Yeah. So there's the normal one, and then I played on hardcore. There is professional, which is the one above this. I have not done that yet. Snakes. You can eat snakes.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, yep, I heard that. All right. Eat shit. Whoa.
Oh, Jesus.
That'll do it. I'm not happy with the amount I've been getting hit because I've been talking. Oh, look at this. You just chunky. Look at that stuff.
Oh,
Get out of here.
No.
Gross.
Oh, gee. Oh. I can't believe this is E for everyone.
Yeah. What would happen if Dylan played this?
Oh, dude. Like, he's so sensitive to scary games. Like, he would hear the music and just know, like, whatever I'm playing, if it has this kind of music, he is in a different room.
Jesus. Didn't you say, like, red eyes scare him? Like, I feel like there's a lot of things going on in this game that would not work well with him.
Oh my God, dude! Forget it. It's not even worth talking about.
How's he gonna deal with the real world? Can't deal with red eyes.
What's the real world with its zombies? Like what?
No, the real world's scarier than just some glowy red eyes. You gotta prepare that kid.
Yeah, he doesn't know about the horrors of reality yet.
Oh man. My new gimmick is going to be telling people who have kids how to raise their kids. I think
you've been doing that for a little while, and it's less a gimmick and more a fucking annoyance.
Yeah. You can add that to the attaché case of my skills.
Yeah, put that. Why don't you Tetris piece that into your briefcase?
Ooh, watch this. Is that diamond? No, that's a Molotov. Eat shit! Wait, wait.
Drop it!
Yeah!
There you go.
Oh, he doesn't seem to mind that at all.
Now I'm just mad. Oh wait, I am on fire.
Good thing he died. I was going to shoot him in the dick. All right. Let's go this way. The boss fights are really good here. I don't know if we're going to get to one on this playthrough, but my God. All the stars are here. All your favorite Resident Evil 4 bosses, and they all look real fucking good. They all are very fun. Everything's modernized. Stuff that you would imagine, like, people complain about, like, the Krauser fight and stuff like that being like that weird QuickTime event deal. They've really dialed back on the QuickTime event stuff in terms of like, oh, hey, what's up, dudes? How's it going? Hang on. Jesus. There would just be random stuff, remember, where like, oh, these zombies pushed a boulder and you have to like QuickTime event to run, and like that shit's not here at all. And then stuff that was QuickTime heavy but story specific, like the Krauser stuff, like that is it's just a much different fight, and it's much improved.
I'm curious for that stuff. Obviously, the QTEs were like the defining mechanic of this game in a lot of ways, right? I mean, I feel like that was a big deal. That was a big part, or at least this popularized it.
No, dude. This came out in 2005. I mean, Shenmue popularized QTEs. God of War was around this time.
I'm not saying it was the first to do it. I'm just saying like there's some sort of lasting like effect that I think this original game sort of. I mean, like when I think back to it, I think about like the boat battle, and I think about that first like ogre guy, and I think about all the QTEs there.
Yeah, I think God of War was a little more egregious with it. Like I always like when I talk about like that whole generation of games, like the early 360 era that was just plagued with QTEs.
Yeah,
I think I tend to blame God of War for that, and it was cool back then. And I didn't mind it in Resident Evil 4 the first time, but it's just really dialed back to a much better degree here.
So it's more what, palatable now, like.
Yeah, I mean, there's stuff where it's like,
Big
oh,
enough to use this thing.
I love the foreshadowing here. Look, as a film student, he looks at a big hammer and he says, I bet there's not a guy big enough to carry that thing. You know, I think we're foreshadowing something here, Mr.
No,
Bakalar.
he's just being observant, and it's irrelevant.
That's right. Yes. Yeah, it's dialed back. Like, it's not like there's stuff where it's like, oh, you shoot them in the leg and they're stunned, you can run up and hit X, but that's not really like a QTE.
No, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just a button you can. That's a prompt. You know, that's different. You know, I think when we talk about the egregious CTE stuff, we're talking about like a cutscene where you can't put the controller down because like at any time it's gonna make you hardcore. There's a dog
You're
now.
gonna kill 11 ravens right now. Like, what's happening?
I did last time. Like I said, I'm good with the look. I'm good with spending in this game and earning. I got to maximize what I can do here.
You need to kill the birds? No, right?
Well, there's money in those birds.
There's money. There's money in these birds.
Yeah, oh, Jesus Christ! This is the new thing for hardcore. I'm not used to dogs being here.
This would kill my son. This would ruin.
How is he going to get a job? How is he going to walk around in the world if he can't deal with that?
I mean, he doesn't have to deal with it now. This is like when I was his age. There was like a weird stuffed animal in my basement where I grew up that freaked me out.
Fuck that dog. Yeah.
And
look at you
fucked
now.
me up, you know?
See, if you could have just gotten over your fears at a reasonable age, you'd be a more functioning human being now.
I guess you're right.
Yeah.
You've never been more right about anything.
Thank you, Jeff. You get it. I've always said that about you. You get it.
Oh, these birds. It's just
That
a
sounds like
massacre.
content. You know, make Dylan play through this.
Yeah, maybe in 10 years.
You can look at red eyes in 10 years.
Yeah, finally. He'll get over his red eye fear. But those wolves, like, that is it. More the wolves than the zombies, to be honest.
I mean, they're fucked up looking wolves, to be fair.
They're fucked up.
There's a lot of fucked up
their
stuff
teeth
in this
don't make
game.
sense. It's bad.
Yeah. They got weird shit coming out of their backs.
It's not favorable.
No. Insignia keys? No. I have a different one, I guess? Okay. Yeah, it does the thing that like RE2 Remake did, which is like, this map is just very, very good. I mean, it tells you, oh, I left behind some handgun ammo back there. Like, normally I would not be missing this stuff. I was very fastidious my first time through, but hey, we got to show the game to folks, so I'm trying to move a little faster through it.
Sure.
The merchant, everyone's favorite. They changed the voice actor.
No.
Have you not gotten to the merchant yet?
No.
Okay, let's see what you think. Let's see if you get the approval. Also, there's not the place where you can go down and bomb the fish and stuff. I missed that. Let's talk to the guy.
I see you took care of a request.
There are enough weapons here to get a party going.
What kind of party are you having, motherfucker?
Well done deserves payment in kind. Got a
Yeah, I mean,
selection of
it's
good
similar,
things
you know.
on sale, stranger.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I need to also hear the original again because I feel like just like the gameplay, we've like turned the original voice actor into a thing that doesn't exist.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
What like? Does he do like, what are you buying?
Yeah, he just says a lot more stuff, but all
Yeah,
the,
sure.
all the classics are here, you know.
Well, didn't Duke in 8 like crib some of his lines too, right?
I think there were some references to it, and like, look, it's
like,
Resident Evil.
It's
it
like
does
a
that
friend
stuff.
of mine said, yeah, or something like that.
Yeah, and then there's like, you know, like this game references Master of Unlocking and stuff like that. You know, things that like this game refers to itself for sure. So the spindles I was talking about earlier, instead of just selling them for, you know, some pesetas, you use them to get these specific things here. And so I got things like the first time you get the Punisher is with those, which remember in the original one you just had to break the medallions and you would get it or you could buy it. Here you trade in the spindles. You can get, you know, the Red 9 stock, high power scope. This is where you get the different cases and things like that. The treasure maps that show you where everything is in the certain areas. Or you can just straight up buy, like, I'm going to buy this chalice and put a bunch of bullshit in it and sell it. I don't know if I have any more of those I can buy. This is a gold token that replaces some of the stuff you would win from the shooting gallery, which unlocks those charms for your briefcase. If you want to just skip the whole like path to the exclusive thing for the guns, which is after you've done all the upgrades, you can do the exclusive deal. You can just buy it with 30 spindles. I have not I've kind of just been going the old-fashioned way with a lot of this stuff. But yeah, I don't need that. Yeah, I'm not going to buy any of this stuff. Ooh, repair the knife. Okay, so the knife you do have to repair. I've got like this kind of a later game knife thing. But most of my stuff should be... There's body armor. Can repair that. So that's the Red 9. I've got that at exclusive, which brings its power to 1.5. The striker, so now I can carry like 100 fucking rounds, shotgun shells in it. Ooh, I need to make this assault rifle exclusive. That's the next thing I'm saving up for. I need to save a lot. Magnum, haven't really upgraded much. I don't use it a ton. Could probably upgrade this bolt thrower more. But yeah, this is the merchant. This is my second playthrough, so I can buy the infinite rocket launcher if I can get 2 million pesetas. Never used the TMP. Yeah. This is the merchant. You know him. You love him.
I just think like, you know, all these like quality of life improvements, like it's what you want, you know? It's been 20 years. Oh, great.
Well, imagine you hadn't played, you have no nostalgia for Resident Evil 4. You know, let's say you're a child. You're Dylan and you know, you want to experience this game for the first time. I'm getting both ends of it here, where I'm getting the nostalgia and I'm also getting like, holy shit, they have upgraded this so fucking well. But if you're Dylan, or somebody who can look at red eyes, you could play this for the first time now and be like, oh, I can just appreciate this as a modern, awesome action, thrilling, you know, not as much horror, but you know, a very tense action game, and it's top of the line there.
But that's an interesting idea, right? Like, do you think, like, I think I'm comfortable saying to someone who's never played the original, like, yeah, don't do that now.
No,
like,
it's not needed. It's not needed.
Yeah.
Like, if you are, like, just going down the rabbit hole in a major way and you want to see everything Resident Evil has to offer, like, you know, my sister's kind of been doing that. She'd never played any of them, and she's kind of going through, you know, down history lane there, or memory lane.
It is memory lane. History lane's on the other side of town.
That's right. That's right. Then, like, sure, but that's such a specific case. Like, how many people are just doing, like, a super deep dive on every incarnation of every game in a series? Like, most people just want to play a new game, and this feels like a really good new game.
Right.
So, yeah, you don't need to play the original one. I can't imagine, like, why? Why would you need to play the original one now that this exists?
Unless you're just doing some sort of, like, experiment. I don't know.
Yeah. Like, all the big scenes, like, they've changed a lot, and I don't want to spoil the specific moments, but, like, there really are parts of, like, oh, that didn't happen in the first game, or this guy used to show up here, and he didn't show up, but, oh, now he's here. Like, it plays with your expectations. It is, I will say straight up, this is the best remake of all time. Like, it's not even close.
Yeah, I think that's easily believable. All right, that freak.
Yeah, big lake monster. Also, boy, that looks like a big area there. Wonder if I can go there.
Damn, look at the size of that.
It follows the same structure. You know, it is village, castle, island. And, you know, the complaints are there that, like, you know, some people did not like how kind of action heavy it got on the island. You know, you've got these not zombies with stun guns and assault rifles and stuff like that. And, like, it is that again. You know, it has not changed that. So depending on how you felt about that the first time around, you're probably going to feel similarly this time around. It's different, but also it just, I kind of like how much this game shifts up. It does feel like 3 very distinct acts to me. And I like all of them.
I wonder, there's got to be a lot of people like me who, you know, as this game for the last 2 decades continually came out on platform after platform. And if you're like me, you played the first 3 hours of all those versions. It's like, I can't remember last time I finished this game. But like, I'm planning on finishing it here, which I'm so far removed from seeing the latter portions of this game where it's like, I'm probably not going to remember a lot of this shit anyway.
Well, then that's kind of a best case scenario, right? Like, it'll feel a little more fresh to you.
Oh, without a doubt. I think maybe watching Abby, we watched Abby play 4, right?
Yeah.
And I popped in for a few of those, but even then, and that was only a few years ago, like, I barely remembered what I was seeing aside from Little Lord Boy.
Right. Which, he looks fucked up in this one. I don't know if you've seen what he looks like. He's just a fucked up little dude. Yeah. I love the design of all the characters in this one. Like, Sadler looks awesome. Like, it's real good. Man, what the fuck? So do I just not have enough gunpowder? Oh, man, do I actually have to get rid of some shit? I don't like doing that.
You have 1,000 knives. What are you
And
doing?
1,000 guns. Well, because these knives can be used as like defensive things. If you're attacked, you can hit R2 to stab them, things like that. Oh,
Do you need the dead snake?
I do need to sell that dead snake. There is a thing for that, and there's a merchant
Okay.
request for it now. So let's throw that in there, and that should... Yeah, look at that. I know what I'm doing. Oh, motherfucker. Can I just combine it with this?
I know what I'm doing.
Can I combine?
Oh, does it still have the problem? I haven't really noticed this yet because I haven't had a situation where my case was full. Can you not still like put the bullets into the gun?
That's what I was just trying to
it's-
do. I have space in the striker, and it's not letting me do it. Let me just...
Oh God, why can't that be a thing?
I know. I don't like it either.
They fixed everything.
I guess I'll do this, and that'll clear up some space. I don't really need bolts, but okay, sure. Yeah, like there. I just shoved the shells in there. If I could have just done
now
that,
there's
that would have
space.
fixed it. Yeah.
What the fuck? You're literally for a game that
I
like
know.
loves to combine plants into an instant vial. Like,
I'm
how
with
can
you.
we not just put bullets into a gun?
I'm with you. Ooh, look. A boat. Wait. Oh, I need to
Come
get
on. Fill
fuel.
the tank when you're done.
Yeah.
All right, so that's going to be... Where is that? Where do I get my fuel?
Where'd you put the gas?
That's... I forget which way I went for that. Oh, wait, hang on. Here's...
So, how long was your first playthrough?
I'd say about 18 hours. Which is, you know, pretty much on par with the original one, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I go this way. I want to get into a fight with some chainsaw folks. Yeah, it's a big game. I remember being surprised back then because, like, you know, Resident Evil 1 you could beat in a few hours once you knew what you were doing. And these were not... Wait, boat fuel is stored with the generator fuel into the processing building at the fish farm. Yeah, I remember talking to my friend because we were both so excited for 4, and we just kept calling each other back in college and be like, "Are you still going?" Like, I'm like 12 hours in. It doesn't seem like I just went to an island. Like, I think it's gonna go for a while longer. Like, we were blown away by how long this was. Like, they
Yeah.
started getting longer. Starting with this one, but yeah, they were shorter before. Okay, we're at the fish
Yeah,
farm.
I think that's the thing that really stuck with me too. And I think that actually,
Oh shit!
you know, you could debate about game length. It's a dumb conversation, I guess, when it comes to value, in my opinion. But what I think was amazing was like the fact, like you said, like you couldn't believe it was still going. And
Yeah.
and you didn't want it to end, right? Like,
Right.
I feel like I play plenty of games where I'm like 8 hours in and I'm like,
shit.
okay, let's wrap this shit up, right?
Fuck, that did not work well. Yeah, I feel the same way. Oh god, how does he not? I'm worried about the big bull man. All right, hang on. I got 2 shots from the mag. Ah, get the fuck away!
Oh no!
Oh,
no!
I did that so I could free up.
Well,
some
that's
space
the
in
end of
there.
that suit.
Let's use that. Excuse me. All right, let's see if we can get some of that. Jeez. Okay, there's your
Oh,
quick time.
shit.
Circle to it. Yeah, this guy sucks.
What moves he's got in the water?
Jeez. Okay, let's stab.
Oh yeah. Oh Jesus.
Jeez. Okay.
Oh
I need to get the fuck away from all this stuff.
yeah. Maybe run away.
Again, just, you know, I need to clear up my space, so I wanted to get hit so I could use the health.
That's right. That makes sense. That's right.
Yeah. Me? What? Jesus! This is a bad day for Leon.
Yeah, you're okay.
All right, I think there's bomb stuff here. Let's see. Ah! Jesus Christ. Okay. Fuck you.
Oh, look at that shiny head.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Okay, fuck you.
Oh no.
This is overkill, but fuck you.
Oh.
My body out.
Not to be outdone.
Also, this game is going to kill people in VR.
Oh, who the fuck? I mean,
I'm gonna
no
do
thanks.
it. It sounds awesome. It's not out yet. It's gonna be like a download like mode, like in Village, later. But they do VR very well with Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Like this is going to cause people to have heart attacks.
Not for me.
I look forward to it. Do you not like roller coasters?
I do.
Well, so how is this any different? Like I feel like
Because the roller coaster doesn't come up and sneak up on you and like scare the shit out of you.
But I feel like the thing with a roller coaster is it feels dangerous, but you know you're safe. Which I feel like this is the same type of thing. Like, yeah, it's gonna feel scary.
Not. A roller coaster
but you know
is
safe.
on rails. It's literally on rails. It's not. It's like
Yeah, but
you
you're
know
not
the
really
drops
in
are
a crazy
coming.
zombie village.
Dude, I understand sort of where your mind is going, but I don't agree. I don't think you can compare RE4 VR to like a roller coaster.
I think it's indiscernible.
It's literally 1 for 1, 1 to 1.
I think it's the same concept.
Neck, ugh.
Yeah. Look at that snake. God
And
damn it.
there's just like a snake there too, for good measure. There you go.
Your head gonna pop?
Kneecaps.
I don't think their heads are popping yet. I want to get that damn snake. I got a merchant quest to get a few of those to sell snakes. You gotta have so many fucking resources. All right. Think around here a little bit longer. Any other questions about like later on in the game or changes or anything like that? Anything you're curious about since you're early on?
Not really. I mean, I definitely love what I'm seeing. I honestly, the biggest thing for me is like finding the moment and the time to really like get deep into this, like deeper than I normally do when I start this game, because I've probably started this game more than any other game in the history of my career playing games. Like how many times have you played RE4 to completion now?
I would say 6 to 8, maybe more.
Yeah, like that's insane.
Oh jeez. That's insane.
I think to me that's insane.
I play all the re-releases and stuff and the Switch, the Wii version.
That's
all
what
that.
I'm saying. Like I mean, for me, it's probably BioShock 1. Oh no, I'm sorry, Half-Life 2 that I finished the most.
Wow.
And that's maybe like 3 times.
And here's something crazy. I don't think I've ever beat Half-Life 2. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I just never had a PC that could run stuff. So like, that's definitely like a big hole in my gaming resume. I've played it. I played a lot of Half-Life 2. I appreciate it. The gravity gun's really cool, but I never actually just played through the whole thing. Just because I was never a PC gamer guy. And then by the time it was like Orange Box and stuff like that, I played through. I got to the very end when those giant things were walking around and everything. I can appreciate it. I understand its place in history and everything for sure. But yeah, I don't. I just didn't have that experience really. So
Fairly surprising.
yeah. So it was a money thing. Just didn't have the money to have a good gaming PC. So that's it. All there is to
I
it.
remember it ran really well on like even stuff that was not super high end.
Yeah, I had an E-Machines.
Nice.
Do you remember those?
I do.
Like, $200 for a fucking computer. It ran my Command & Conquer. It ran Command & Conquer until they added polygons to Command & Conquer. When it was the sprites and Red Alert, I could do that just fine. Once we get to Generals, it's like, I don't have the money for that. So that's when my
That was the death of,
Command & Conquer dropped
yeah.
off for me. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, got the fuel. Maybe I'll just get to the boat, and then we'll call this here. Make sure I've cleaned this up. Oh, let's go get the treasure. Did we get... there's a couple blue medallions here we'll want to get. If you had to rank the Resident Evils, where does this rank for you?
I'd say this is probably 1 for me.
Same.
I think number 2 would be probably 7.
Really?
Yeah, and then Resident Evil 1.
How did you feel about 2 Remake?
Yeah, 2 remakes really, really good. It's tough now with the remakes where you have to sort of like reorder stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
I kind of just remove the old ones when because I don't need to rank original Resident Evil 2 when Remake
Right, because they kind of replace them, right?
Yeah,
I'll say this, like, I'm not sure I have a more, like, this could be my favorite series of all time.
Really?
It could be.
I had no idea you felt so strongly about RE.
I think I don't, I'm not big on like making, claiming like, oh, this is my favorite movie of all time.
Sure.
But like, this is definitely in the conversation for sure. This and probably BioShock and Half-Life for sure.
Wow. I did not know you were as big of a Half-Life mark as you are either.
Oh, yeah.
That's interesting. Okay. Well, then I think you're
You
gonna
just
find-
don't know. You just don't care to ask, I think, is what it is.
I'm not curious about you. I think it's
Right.
the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm going to die. Let's see.
Throw a dead snake at him.
No, I gotta sell those. There's money in them snakes.
Yeah, there's money in these dead snakes. There you go. What are you waiting
Put
for?
it down. And then let's you want to do some of this? Sure.
Uh-oh. Yeah, just cut this guy up. That's all.
You gonna get up? Nope. I'm gonna stab you in the water. You're drowning, and I'm gonna stab you in the neck. And you're a zombie. Bad day, dude. Jeez. Okay. Whew. Yeah, like I know you can just avoid fights in Resident Evils, but especially in like this one, it's look there's money in those zombies. You know, you gotta.
There's
kill them
money
all.
there. It's worth the fight,
The squeeze.
and it's fun.
It is. That's the thing. It's not like in the original Resident Evils, in the old tank control ones. Fighting the zombies was not fun. You were kind of just standing still and hoping you got enough shots in before they. Oh, wow!
Nice.
Look at that. Yeah.
Yeah, but all the remakes have made it so like have made fighting so much more fun.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's just a good time now. So I make sure to clean up areas before I'm done with them. All right. Oh, that's where the treasure is. I see it. Okay, so we're going to do this. And see that guy?
oh, that's the thing.
That's the
Treasure.
thing. That's the treasure. Get around, grab that, and get out of here. Really ruining the suit.
Still looking immaculate.
Ooh. Yeah, it looks great. Also, Resident Evil, it's worth repeating that it is just the all-timer in terms of just rotating items and looking at them
Oh, yeah.
in detail. Like, oh,
All
yeah.
the painstaking detail.
Oh,
Love it.
yeah.
Love to see it.
That works well in VR, too. Like in Village. Just rotating stuff around and looking at it. I heard a snake. That? Yeah, I need that snake. Yeah, give me that snake. Oh, man, the merchant's going to be so proud of me.
Oh, good job. You got a wet viper.
Is that a euphemism? All right. Where the fuck am I going? I need to go back there. So, this way. I have a feeling I'm going to need to do some wacky thing to get around there. Wait, no. Ramp thing here. Oh, Jesus. That's what fish farms are like?
Yeah. I grew up on one, and this feels like home. So
Okay. Wearing your pinstripe suit at your fish farm.
just an honest day's work of a fisherman.
Yes.
He's actually Billy Joel.
Really? That's what these
yeah.
songs are about? Yeah.
That's what we're watching play out here.
Gotcha.
This is the inspiration for Down Easter Alexa.
Yeah. Scenes from an Italian restaurant. He's just describing
Exactly.
the herbs,
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Bottle of red. That's really just the red herb.
That's the red herb. Yeah, exactly. That looks like a thing I could shoot down.
But
All right.
no.
Load it. Well, it's either sometimes there's treasure in them, and sometimes it's just like flames for killing enemies, and that looked like, if anything, it was a flame one.
Cool guy.
That is cool guy number one right there. I'll say this stretch I really did enjoy because I don't remember as much fun stuff you could do in the original as far as like just exploring the lake and stopping at these different like lakeside towns and getting treasures and stuff like that. Yeah. He gets fucking 40 feet from the dock.
I love it. You spend all this time finding the fucking gas, and it's just like craps out on him. Uh-oh, what
Is it
could
the
that
boss
be?
fight and then the exploration? Are we actually going to see a boss fight? I felt like it was
Right? That's what this
exploration.
is, right?
I think so. Maybe we're gonna fight. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, let's end this with the boss fight. Yep. All right. There we go.
Oh no. Now your boat's working.
right. It's like there's just infinite spears. I just like it when a video game is fine being a video game and we don't have to explain why there's infinite spears. It's just, here's an infinity symbol, go to town. Just go fucking nuts. Who cares? That's how video games should be. I don't need to rub a rock and a stick together to get a fucking... Ah! Oh, my boat health is low. Okay.
I love that they're all staying in him.
Yeah. So I'm playing on the performance mode. Also, for capture purposes, this isn't in HDR and stuff like it never is when we capture PS5.
Right.
This is a just good-looking video game. Just a real good-looking game. Okay.
Think you can swallow me whole, huh?
Also, Leon
Shut
is
up.
a fucking dork again, and I love it. The bingo lines in there, it's just, he says a bunch of new lines that are just dumb as hell in, like, the perfect way. Like, oh, man, it does cheese right, you know? Oh, God! Jesus Christ!
Oh, no.
That sucks. Can I rub a plant on my boat? I guess I haven't done this
You're
fight.
just trying to pour that into the gas tank?
Yeah. Here you go, buddy. Feel better. I forgot the...
Chew this up, boat.
Oh, God, don't do that stuff.
Wow, there's just so many spears.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. You saw his little feet.
I always forget the part of, like, steering the boat away from obstacles. I'm just trying to, like, unload these spears.
Great score here, too.
Yeah. This game is just a masterclass in just about every fucking way. Oh, God, no, I'm gonna hit that, aren't I? Yep, straight into it.
Oh, doink.
Flat back bump into the lake. You're gonna be okay, Leon.
Womp, womp, womp.
Maybe that's a good place to call it there.
I like it. Oh,
All right.
That's awesome, Dan.
Bakalar, that is Resident Evil 4 Remake, and boy, if it's not, I think it's the best Resident Evil experience, and I think it's the best remake of all time, honestly.
What a pleasure. Appreciate you having me.
Thank you, Jeff. If you need to go to the bathroom or anything, just so you can run now.
Already ahead of you.
Bye!